Hello students of class 11th. I continue the explanation of Act 2 Scene 2 with the line of Caliban who says, "Do not torment me, O." So Caliban in this line is expressing surprise or excitement that he is being tormented, tortured. So he says here, "Don't torment me." Stefano says, "What's the matter? Have we devils here? Do you put tricks upon us with savages and men of ill? Ha, I have not escaped drowning to be afeard. Now of your four legs, for it hath been said, as proper a man as ever went on four legs cannot make him give ground, and it shall be said too again, while Stefano breathes at his nostrils." Now let's discuss these lines. Now, in this verse of Stefano, you find that he is asking the question that what is the matter? What is the matter? That is the question which is being asked by Stefano to Caliban. And he says here, "Do we have devils here? Do we have devils here?" Another question being asked, "Are you putting tricks upon us with savages and men of India?" Now, men of India, or you can also call them as Red Indians, they originate, the Red Indians, the original natives of America. Ha, I have not escaped drowning to be afeard. So he's saying here, I have not escaped drowning to be frightened. Of what? Of the four legs. Okay, so four legs are of the legs of Caliban and Trinculo. You have to keep in mind that Trinculo was present in the garment of or cloak of okay, so Caliban was present in the cloak of Trinculo. So he's saying here, now of four legs, for it had been seen as proper a man as ever went on four legs cannot make him give ground. So he's saying here in this line, he's saying that it has been said that the best man who ever walked on four legs cannot make him yield. Okay, so then he says here, and it shall be said so again, while Stefano breathes at his nostrils. So again it can be said, till Stefano lives. Whatever Stefano is saying here about the four-legged monster, he says that till he lives, till Stefano is alive, he will speak that. And then Caliban says, the spirit torments me. So, so he means to say here that he feels that he is being tortured by the spirit. Okay, so the whole scene is amusing. You have to keep in mind that this particular scene is basically written for amusement. It is written for amusement. So you find in this scene that the amusement is being created with the help of these three characters and the wine that they have drunk, and they are acting as the drunkards. Then Stefano says, this is some monster of the isle with four legs, who hath got, as I take it, in an ague. Where the devil should he learn our language? I will give him some relief, if it be but for that, if I can recover him and keep him tame and get to Naples with him. He is a present for any emperor that ever trod on neat's leather. So he means to say here in these lines, Stefano means to say here in these lines that this is the monster. This is the monster of the island. Okay, the monster is having 4 legs. Okay, and this monster present on the island hath got, as I take it, an ague. So he has got some fever. And then he's saying, where the devil should he learn our language? Where could have he learnt our language? I will help him. If he is ready to learn the language, I will help him. This is what Stefano is saying. And then I will have him. Now you have to keep in mind here that this monster, in these lines it is being said that this monster can be a source of income. It can be a source of income. Give him some relief if it be but for that. Okay, so he's saying here that he's ready to speak, he's ready to teach the language that is spoken, and if I can recover him and keep him tame, okay, and get to Naples with him. So he means to say here that if it is possible for him to recover, for Stefano to recover Caliban, then what will he do? He will tame him. Taming means having in control, and get to Naples. So he will take him to Naples. He is a present for an emperor. He will. So Caliban can be gifted as a present to an emperor who that ever trod on neat's leather. Neat's leather is the shoes made of ox's leather. Okay, so this is what he is saying, that it's a piece of attraction and a gift, and he says here that he will be gifting it to the emperor, whoever trod or whoever wore shoes made of ox's leather. Caliban then says, don't torment me, Prithvi, I will bring my wood home faster. So Caliban saying, don't torture me, I will bring the wood faster. Why? Because the work that is being given to Caliban is to fetch the wood. So that's why he's saying this. He thinks that he is being tortured just because he has not yet brought the wood. Stefano, he is in his fit now. Fit now refers here to the fit of shivering and does not talk after the vices. That means, in a way, clue is given that he is drunk and he is not speaking sensibly. He shall taste of my bottle if he have never drunk wine. So he's saying here that in case if he has he shall taste of my bottle. That means he is ready to give the wine from his bottle to be tasted if he have never drunk wine before. So if he is not used to drinking wine, will go near to remove his fit. So it will cure him of his fit. If I can recover him and keep him tame, I will not take too much for him. He shall pay for him that hath him, and that soundly. So he means to say here that I will not ask a high price for him. Whoever gets him will pay well for him. So this is what he says here. Caliban then says here, thou dost me yet but little hurt. So you have not hurt me much. You will hurt me soon. Thou will anon. Anon means soon. I know it by trembling. Now Prospero works upon thee. So he's saying here that I can tell you by the way you are trembling. And now Prospero is working upon you. Then Stefano in this verse, in response to Caliban, says, Caliban, come, Stefano says, come on your ways, open your mouth, here is that which will give language to you. Cat, open your mouth. This will shake. You're shaking. I can tell you. And that soundly gives Caliban drink. You cannot tell who's your friend. Open your chaps again. Now Stefano, what is he saying here? That come on your ways. That means come on. Open your mouth. Have the drink. Which will give language to you, cat. So he is addressing Caliban as a cat, and he's saying that open the mouth, and when you drink the wine you will be able to speak. Then he's saying open your mouth, this will shake your shaking. Shake your shaking means it will give you relief from the fit of shivering. Then he gives Caliban the drink. So you have to keep in mind that in this over here, in this scene, in the lines that we are discussing, it is very clearly mentioned that Caliban is in a drunken state. You cannot tell who's your friend. Open your chaps again. So you are not in a condition to tell who are your friends. Open your mouths again. Chaps are nothing but the jaws. So open it again and tell me who are your friends. Then Trinculo says, I should know that voice it should be. So many a times when a person is unable to see the face, a person recognizes another person with the sound. The voice is helpful in the recognition of a person. So he says here, I should know that voice it should be, but he is drowned, and these are devils, oh defend me. So Trinculo, what is he saying? I could recognize that voice, it should be, but he is drowned. So who is and these who are speaking over here, they are the devils. So he is actually Trinculo is actually able to recognize Ferdinand's voice, but he says here that these are the devils, and oh defend me, that means God may protect me. Then Stefano says, 4 legs and 2 voices, a most delicate monster. His forward voice now is to speak well of his friend. His backward voice is to utter foul speeches and to detract. If all the wine in my bottle will recover him, I will help his hog. Come, gives Caliban drink again. Amen. I will pour some in thy mouth. Trinculo then says Stefano. So in these lines, what is he saying? That again he is repeating, 4 legs are visible and 2 voices are being heard. Here in this verse of Stefano, it is being said that he is able to hear 2 voices and he is able to see 4 legs. So 4 legs are of Trinculo and Caliban, and 2 voices are also of the same. But he says here that he is making a reference to the creature as a monster. And after that he says that the first voice is speaking of his friend, and the backward voice, that is the second voice, is uttering foul speeches and abusive language. Okay, then he's saying here, if all the wine in my bottle will recover him, I will help his hog. So if he is, Stefano says here that if the wine is enough for recovering a person from ague, then he is ready to give the wine that he has in the bottle. Come, gives Caliban drink again. Amen, I will pour some in thy mouth. So pouring. Now very important, you have to keep in mind that somewhere in the scene, you will come across wine to be celestial liquor. Wine is addressed as the celestial liquor, and celestial liquor is nothing but the heavenly drink. It is the heavenly drink. Okay, so when it is said here, I will pour some wine in thy mouth, that means pouring anything liquid, celestial liquor from heaven, that means it pours from heaven. So any liquid, you can't say, you have to use the word pouring when you're putting, for example, if you're putting tea in a cup. If you are putting tea in the cup, you will not say I'm putting tea in the cup, you will say pouring tea in the cup. So liquid, you can't say I'm keeping tea in the cup. Okay, so any liquid you have to use the word pouring. Some in thy other mouth. So he's saying some wine will be poured in other mouth. Trinculo then says, Stephano, doth thy other mouth call me? Mercy, mercy, this is a devil and no monster. I will leave him, I have no long spoon. Now, very important to remember here. He says here, that's in this line, it is said that Stephano thinks that Caliban is not a monster, but the devil himself. This is what he's thinking here. And according to the superstition, a long spoon could help a man to keep the devil away from himself. So here he means to say that he who sups with the devil needs a long spoon. That means a long spoon is needed to keep the devil away from him. Trinculo then says, Stephano. Now, wherever you come across exclamation mark, you have to always keep in mind that surprise or the excitement is emphasized here. If thou beest Stephano, touch me and speak to me, for I am Trinculo. But be not afeard, thy good friend Trinculo. So here he's saying that if you are Stephano, then you touch me and you speak to me. Don't be afraid of me, I am your friend Trinculo. This is what he says. If thou beest Trinculo, come forth, I will pull thee by the lesser legs. If any be Trinculo's legs, these are they. Draws Trinculo out. Thou art very Trinculo indeed. How camest thou to be here? So in this verse you find that Stephano is dragging Trinculo out of Caliban's cloak. I took him to be killed with thunderstroke. Thunderstroke means lightning. But art thou not drowned, Stephano? So he's saying here, I thought that he had been killed by lightning. This is what Trinculo is saying. But art thou not drowned? So are you not drowned, Stephano? I hope now how are not drowned. So he's saying, yeah, I think that now you are not drowned. Is the storm overblown? Is the storm overblown? Overblown means subsided. I hid me under the dead moon scarf, gabardine, for fear of the storm. And art thou living, Stephano? O Stephano, 2 Neapolitans escaped. So what he means to say here, that he has hidden himself under the dead man's cloak or garment, dead monster's cloak. And art thou living? So are you alive, Stephano? Question is asked. Oh Stephano. Then after confirming this, whether Stephano is alive, then he tells here to Stephano that we are the 2 men from Naples who have escaped. Okay, so Stephano tells that we are the 2 men from Naples who have escaped. Stephano, prithee, do not turn me about, my stomach is not constant. So all these references, all these remarks that are being made by Stephano, Trinculo, you find that it is nothing but it is exciting Hmm? It is exciting comedy. Okay? Or so he's saying, don't, my stomach is upset. Then Caliban aside, these be fine things, and if they be not sprites, that's brave God and bears celestial liquor. I have told earlier, what is celestial liquor? Heavenly liquor. I will kneel to him. So it's being told here, Caliban says here, huh? Aside means he's speaking to himself here. Huh? And what is he saying here? That these are the good creatures. These are the good creatures, they are not the spirits. Why he says that they are the good creatures, not the spirits? Because he thinks that the heavenly liquor, heavenly, huh? He is a brave God and carries heavenly drink with him. I will kneel before him. So he thinks that he is the heavenly God, not the spirit, who is carrying the celestial liquor, and therefore I will kneel to him. So till here I will stop the I'll stop the explanation here. But you have to always keep in mind that Act 2, Scene 2 is a farcical scene. Act 2, Scene 2 is the farcical scene. It means what? It is a scene, it's a scene involving ridiculous situation with the help of comedy. So in this scene you are having the farcical situations. The first farcical situation is situation is he's asking whether you are a man or a fish. Okay, he's asking the strange creature whether you are a man or a fish, and who is that strange creature? Is none but Caliban. Okay, another second farcical situation is when Stefano is making an entry in a drunken state, and at that time he is singing. So Caliban, he thinks Trinculo as one of Prospero's spirits who has come to torment him. And then you'll find here that all three of them are in the drunken state. They are intoxicated, and Stefano pours a large portion of liquor down Caliban's throat, and when who deems it to be celestial liquor sent by brave God. So this is what is being told in Act 2, Scene 2. I stop the explanation here.